Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Leslie, also known as Fresh Lamps. So there's been quite a few launches recently, so Fenty Beauty sent over quite a lot of stuff. So we've got a new Match Stix shade for a dewy glow, and then we also got the cream blushes and bronzers. So I've got all of the shades of the blushes, and then I've got two bronzers, so we're going to try those out as well. I thought I would just stick to the cheek products today because I think this would just be a really long video otherwise. And I feel like I'm most excited about the bronzers and the blushes because I use bronzer and blush every time I do my makeup, especially bronzer. I feel like I need it right now because I'm looking very pale. So they're called Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Bronzer. They retail for £28 or $32. So there's 7 shades altogether, and they basically range from fair to deep. So I have 2 shades. I have Macchiato, which is for light to medium skin tones. It kind of seems like a neutral, cool kind of colour to me. It feels more like a contour. You can do a soft contour with these or bronze, it depends what you're looking for. And then the other shade I have is Teddy, which is for tan skin. It's got this really subtle gold shimmer running through it, so it's a lot warmer. This feels more like a bronzer, whereas Macchiato feels more like a contour. But I don't know until I try it. This is just me going off swatches. I need to actually put it on my face. Fenty Beauty says that these are meant to be light, non-greasy. Obviously they are cream products, so you're getting a more like natural look. It's going to be softer. They're meant to be sheer but buildable and easy to blend. I think the idea is to use them with your fingertips, but you can also use them with a brush. They did also launch a new brush. It's called the Face Shaping Brush number 125. It feels like a blush or a contour brush. It's got this kind of curved edge, and yeah, it's very soft. I don't have many Fenty brushes. I only really have the eye ones, so excited to try that as well. I'm gonna go in with Macchiato first because I feel like this is gonna be like a contour. I'm just gonna go in with my fingers to begin with, try and move my hair out of the way. So with bronzer, I usually put it underneath my cheekbones and then I'll put it around my forehead. I basically create a kind of little free and I'll like dip into my eye a little bit, maybe sweep some over my eye, usually not if it's a cream, but might as well just put it here and test it out. So the result is really soft if we compare it to the other side. So that was Macchiato, that was really soft, kind of how I expected it because it did look quite light when I swatched it. I'm going to try the darker shade now, which is Teddy. So I'm going to go in with the darker shade on the other side just so we've got a blank canvas to work with. Because it's warmer, it does seem like it's going to be more like a bronzer. Yeah, so this is definitely darker. Yeah, I think this one's more suited to my skin tone because it's a bit darker. You can sheer it out quite easily actually, it blends nicely. At first I was like, oh, I've applied too much, but that's gone already. Basically applying it in the same way and noticing right off the bat that this is just warmer. Initial thoughts, doesn't feel greasy or like I need to set it. I haven't got powder on for reference, I don't really wear much powder anyway. It's not shiny, but there is like a slight glow to it. So I'm going to go in with the brush using the opposite bronzer for each side just to kind of level it up so it doesn't look different. But there isn't much of a difference between them. This one's just slightly warmer and obviously it's for a darker skin tone. So I've got Teddy on the brush and I'm going to put it on this side. So now I'm going to go in with Macchiato on the other side. I don't know if this is going to make much of a difference because this shade's darker. It does do something. They are really nice together. I probably would only use one though. Okay, so it's hard to tell now that my hair's back down, but I do think it looks really nice. It's like a nice way to add a bit of warmth to the face, especially if you're lacking a tan like me right now. I just needed something to just kind of look a bit more like I've been in the sun, even though I definitely haven't. So I do usually use the Sunstalker Instant Warmth Bronzer. Fenty sent me Beijing Gal. That's how you say it. Why did I say it like that? But I ended up buying Island Ting because Beijing Gal is more like red and Island Ting is more like a warmer shade. I do tend to prefer warmer shades. I use Island Ting pretty much every time I do my makeup, so that's usually my favourite bronzer. I'm trying to think if these cream bronzers would overtake. It's so hard to hold these all together, but they're all really different shades. None of them are the same, so I could use them together, because I was thinking, oh, would I use maybe the powder more than the cream? I like the cream, I like the powder, so it might be that I use Macchiato as like a soft contour and then go in with Island Ting as my bronzer. But then I still really like Teddy, so I don't know. I think there's a place for all of them, which sounds ridiculous because who needs 4 bronzers? So moving on, I didn't want this to be a long video. I think it's gonna be a long video. I may have just left these under my laptop, so they're feeling very warm. But so these are the Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Blush. So they retail for £19 or $20. There's 10 shades, all meant to be sheer. So some of the shades look a bit scary, like this one for example, which is number 7, Drama Cla. Because they apply sheer, what you get in the pan is not what you're going to get on your face. They're all described as soft shades, but I'll just go through all the shades because I did swatch them all. So number 1 is Fuego Flush, and that's a tangerine shimmer. Number 2 is Petal Poppin, and that's a baby pink. Number 3 is Bikini Martini, and that's a bubblegum pink. So number 4 is Crush On Cupid, and that's a cool pink. So number 5 is Strawberry Drip, and that's a coral pink. Number 6 is Daiquiri Dip, and that's a coral red. Number 7 is Drama Cla, and that's a violet. Number 8 is Summertime Wine, and that's a berry shimmer. Number 9 is Cool Berry, and that's a mauve shimmer. And number 10 is Rose Latte, and that's a bronzed nude. So all of them across the board are meant to work for different skin tones. Again, it's meant to be non-greasy, a wash of colour, super natural looking, easy to blend. They do look scary in the pan, but from swatching them I did notice that they are very sheer. You can build them up as well. I would usually go for like orangey, pinky colours, and I feel like I should try the ones I wouldn't normally go for, but I'm probably going to put the orange and the pink shades on. Fuego Flush, from swatching it, I know it's not going to be what I thought it was going to be. If I was buying this online and I hadn't swatched it, I would be expecting full on flush of orange. Oh, okay, it's more orange than I thought it was going to be, but it does sheer out really easily. It's nicer than I thought it was going to be, because when I swatched it, it felt like it was going to be really sheer, but you can layer it. Okay, I want to test out a shade I wouldn't usually use, so I'm going to try Daiquiri Dip because she looks terrifying. It's so red. We're going to share this one out. But sheared out is beautiful. It's really nice. That was a bit scary for a second, but wow, it is nice. Yeah, I definitely prefer a more sheer look, but that's pretty. Do we like Fuego Flush or Daiquiri Dip? Oh, do you know what? I actually think I prefer Daiquiri Dip, and I usually am more of a orangey kind of person. Maybe it's because I'm wearing pink. I'm going to try Rose Latte here because I really liked the look of that earlier. Oof. I don't tend to put my blush in too far because I then end up looking a bit severe on me. I'll try and blend that out again. I should be using the brush, but I think I prefer a sponge. I really like how it shears out. It looks so natural. The finish is really nice. I really like the finish. We're gonna go in with Drama Cla because I'm just thinking, why not? I think it blends out so much that it's not gonna look too crazy anyway. So why not just chuck it all on? Oh, that's pretty. And I would never pick a shade like that. Okay, I need to blend it, but that is really nice. Yeah, not a shade I would pick, but I do like it. I do tend to like more creamy products in general, especially when it comes to blush. So I really like how this is just kind of blended together, even though I've used 4 different shades and you can't really tell. So I'm going to sum up my thoughts on the blush before I go in with the last product. Before I swatched them all, I didn't see myself using probably about half the shades because they look so wild in the pan, especially Drama Cla, Daiquiri Dip and Bikini Martini as well. Like, they just all look like crazy shades to me, and I really like a natural look, so it's really nice to apply. I know my hair's in the way, but it's really nice to be able to have something that you apply and it just kind of melts in. I do really like all the shades, and I wasn't expecting to say that. There isn't one I don't like. I even like the purple. What? I'm just gonna put Summertime Wine on my lip just to kind of try it. I have a lot of similar products to this where they're dual, so they're like a cheek and a lip tint. This doesn't say it's for lips, but I did notice that Rihanna put it on her lips in video. It does kind of suggest that you can play with it on your lips on the Fenty Beauty website, so we're gonna try it. I've already got the gloss bomb on the original, the OG, the Fenty Glow. But yeah, we're gonna try Summertime Wine and see. Oh, I feel like it's stronger on your lips than it is on your cheeks. Oh my god. See, now I feel like that's a bit much for me, but on your cheeks it doesn't look like that. It's pretty. I'm probably gonna take that off though. I've like barely been wearing makeup, so when I've got it on, I'm like, no, it's too much. I'll just use that on my cheeks. So the last product we have is the new Match Stix in Purrl. This is essentially a glow skin stick, and it's an iridescent pink. And I love glow, and if you can make it look really natural and not like that you've plonked highlighter on your cheeks, then that is my ideal. This is just kind of gloss basically for your face. I don't know if you can see that. It's meant to be like a really natural translucent highlight. It's kind of got this shiny slippery texture, so it's very different to the other Match Stix. This is completely different products, it's just the same packaging. It's nice, it basically just makes your skin look wet. It's like adds a bit of shine. I do have oily skin, so my skin's like naturally kind of sweaty and greasy anyway. I do really like it. I haven't got any powder on, by the way. I think for me it's probably a bit too on the glossy side, but it is really nice. So I'm not sure how much this retails for because I can't find it on Harvey Nichols. It's $25, and usually the Match Stix are £21, so hopefully it kind of sits within the same range. It is essentially like putting a gloss on my skin, and I think if I wanted that result I would just use what I already have. I don't think I would reach for this over it, but I do really like how it looks. It's really nice. You can tell I've been here for a while though, because my face is looking sweatier by the second and my hair's looking bigger because it's actually drying. So I'm going to summarise. I feel like I'm going to use the cream blushes a lot. I really like how I've got 2 different shades on and they just kind of melt into my skin and they're like part of it, and it doesn't look like I've just placed blush on my face. The cream bronzers I loved. They feel more like a contour to me. They're not as bronzy as I would want. For that reason I don't think they'd replace the Sunstalker for me. I really love the Sunstalker bronzers and I use them every time I wear makeup. But these are really nice. I don't dislike them. I just think I would use what I have more than I would reach for the cream ones. But if you really like cream products and you want something for a really soft contour, these are a really good option. I'm not a massive fan of the Match Stix generally, but I feel like this is more like a gloss, which is a really nice finish, but it's just not for me. My skin's oily, like I don't need it, but it does look really nice on. I like that it's like a natural highlight. I really like highlights that don't look like you've got loads of glitter on, so it's a really nice option if you like something natural and you've got skin that's more on the normal side or drier. Oh, and I guess the brush was really nice, but I probably would use a sponge or my fingers, to be honest. Blushes leaning towards more than anything else. I can't wait to play with them more and try more of the shades, mix them together, and yeah, they're just really, it's really pretty. So what more can you ask for? I forgot to say that they are quite small, they are tiny, but I can't imagine you would use much product. Like, I did only have to like dip my finger in, and if I think about the other blushes that I've got that are similar, I've not hit pan on any of them, and I've used them a lot, and some of them I've used on my lips as well, and I've still got loads of it. So I think it's okay that they're small, and the bronzers are huge. I think it would take you a while to get through that. They're good launches. I do have some more new stuff from Fenty as well that I haven't spoken about or done videos on, so if there's anything that you want to see, let me know. And they're always launching new stuff, and I do buy a lot of their stuff. I do get sent a lot of their stuff, so I'm always happy to do videos on them if you guys want to see it. Any questions, as ever, put them below and I will answer best as I can, and I'll see you in a video soon. Thanks for watching. Bye. Man, that was exhausting. I spoke for a long time. Editing Leslie's not gonna like this.